Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up? Hey, I go by the name of Elijah Young. How y'all doing tonight? We're here with the Highest Network. Yo, shout out High Nine Clothing. Shout out Alternative Solutions. Shout out A&J Smoke Shop. Tonight we're here with the homie Gabe Palacio. He's a local glass blower. You check him out right here doing his thing. Yeah, let's check this out for a little bit. Hey, Gabe, how you doing tonight?
Good. Working on a pipe right now.
Yeah, that was big.
So pretty much you start by combining different sections of glass that you work on these candles. All of them come from tubing like this. And you pretty much just combine them, and it's pretty much like Legos. You can pretty much do whatever you want. So I'll pretty much be putting these pieces together, and then I was going to put a cool little horn on it and stuff.
So that piece right there is gonna be a horn.
Yeah. So we got hollow glass, and then we got a bunch of different solid glass. So
That's
all
crazy.
this is solid, and it'll be used to be horns, stuff like some of the pieces we got over here. So.
Man, these pieces are dope, man. Look at this duck.
So all of it is just building little stuff. So you'll just make a little duck separately, attach it like that, and so pieces like this, you're pretty much just attaching glass like that, stacking it up, and pretty much building it into however you want it.
So
Until you
for
have,
a piece like this, how long do you think it would take you to make?
maybe like an hour, something around there,
Damn, 15 minutes. That's a lot of time to spend in this glass, man. That's crazy.
between two people. Yeah. So
That's dope.
a lot of
That's
work
super
goes
sick, man.
into stuff like that.
So where do you work at?
I actually have a job at Homeblown Glass, and then this is my setup that I've built over the 5 years that I've been blowing glass. So I started pretty much at the basics. I got a job 5 years ago as soon as I graduated high school. Actually, pretty much to the
Damn, right out
to the
gates,
day.
huh?
Yeah, it was actually last month, January, makes it 5 years that I've been working there.
Wow, man, congrats.
And
That's
thank
what's up.
you. So right out of high school, you start at the bottom. They pretty much teach you how to make the basic stuff. We start with like little bong bowls, stuff like that at work. Super simple stuff, and then we build up our skills on our own, and eventually, we have our own setups and stuff like that,
Yeah,
where we
man.
could actually learn how to do all this on our own.
Tight.
So
So what made you want to get into glass blowing? You said you got into it right out of high school, so you must have been inspired pretty young, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually, I always liked making bongs and stuff like that. Well, I mean, smoking and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you kind of
yeah.
just like make your own ways to smoke. And then I always liked to draw. Like I did like a little design right there, Gabriel Glass. But I haven't been drawing a lot because I pretty much spent all my time drawing. And then I saw this as a way of using an artistic thing to make something that actually could turn into like a business or just stuff to how you could live, support yourself, and
Straight up.
so, and it's just mostly just for fun, each piece is just fun to make. Like each piece is a different idea, like a duck, got like a big bong like that, but also try to have like little stuff that's just fun to make, in 20 minutes or something
Yeah.
like that, So
That's
pretty
awesome.
much, yeah, every idea is just fun to make.
So can people find your glass in any shops, or is it kind of just at your job?
A couple of local shops, yeah, here in mostly Tempe, Mesa, a little bit in Phoenix, and then I do a lot of my sales through Instagram and stuff like that, or
Okay.
reaching out through friends and
Shout it
stuff
out,
like
man.
that,
Where can they
So-
find you?
Gabriel Glass on Instagram, GABEREAL Glass.
Check that out.
So that was actually a custom piece I did for somebody. They actually hit me up and was like, "Can you make me this custom pharaoh necklace?" So that was actually a real necklace that I made, and I just really really liked how it turned out. So
Sick, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the way everything is ranged out from like big, fat, small, little. Looks like you do it all, dude. That's awesome.
I try to, because I figure if you make glass, you should be able to make
Yeah.
everything out of glass. Just,
So you got all these colors up here. Which one's your favorite? Which one is your favorite from these shades?
I really like this one. I'm actually gonna be taking all this glass to Vegas next month, or actually at the end of this month to try to get into a bunch of smoke shops and stuff like that too. So
Sick. Do you do that often? Take road trips, try to get your pieces?
this would actually be the first time I have. It's actually an official trade show, so all the buyers will be smoke shops and stuff like that. We do events like, I don't know if you guys ever heard. I know Nico's been there all the time. The Earl Cup. And they're always local too, so it's always the pieces, and it's cool. They'll be like, they'll see the progression every year that I come. It'll be a bunch of different pieces and little events like that. And well, that's actually that's actually a pretty big event, where we go to dispensaries and do little events like that. But that's actually one of the ways we get out there and stuff like that, and actually get to sell and meet people directly, so that's really fun. And
sick, dude. That's awesome. I didn't know that was I mean, I'm a huge fan of glass. I didn't actually know what goes into making it. So.
A lot goes into it. Like a couple years ago, there is no way I would have been able to make this piece.
Yeah.
So also what goes into it is how many times like you failed at making a piece. Like this bucket's been filled many times with broken pieces and stuff like that.
Is that the throwaway bucket?
Yeah. So a lot of it's learning and just coming up with new ideas and actually being able to have the skills to make the ideas.
Yeah, man, that's sick. I mean, I guess just like any practice, to get good at it, you just gotta keep learning from the mistakes, dude.
Yeah, after 5 years, have a bunch of different stuff to show for it. Got like little pendants and stuff like that. So non-functional and functional stuff. Like I've done a couple cups and stuff like that too. A lot of them go as like gifts and stuff like that. And that's what I really like about glass too, is it can be super personal too.
Yeah.
I can make like a bunch of gifts for Christmas and stuff like
Straight
that
up.
too.
It's all
So
custom.
that's like yeah.
You're not gonna find that anywhere else. It's all straight.
And so I'm always down to make stuff. Like if someone really wants something specific, work something out too. So I always wanted to make bongs.
Always.
I kind of did.
So
Yeah.
was,
I really like making bongs. Stuff like something like this. A lot simpler of a piece, but this is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Just because anybody could afford this. Compared to someone who really likes that. They have to really be drawn to that one to want to
dispense a bread.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
also to have stuff like this. So I really just always wanted to make
That looks like the straight classic bong.
exactly
Like
stuff that you would get caught with in high school.
you tell anybody think of a bong, like that's what they think of. Like.
So as soon as I figured out how to make a little spoon, like a simple spoon, I was like, if I can make that, I can make a bong. It's just a bigger
It's
version.
just a bigger spoon.
So all of it was just learning up to be able to do whatever I want to make, and now that I have the skills, it's just more learning and more learning.
Sick, man. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. Like all this whole setup, it's nuts to think that this is just gonna go into like a small pipe, like you said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, too, it's grown like over the years. I didn't have this whole setup,
Yeah.
So and spend a lot of hours out here just working at night after work and yeah.
Sick, man.
Just having fun, bumping music, and
sick, dude.
So you can actually see like some of the pieces my friend was working on, like pieces that are in the making. So this will actually be a pipe. Got some other stuff over here. Like this is actually a piece in the making.
That shit is crazy.
So not only do we make all this stuff, but I actually make like a lot of the materials. So before
is that the materials?
Yeah, so before this even becomes this, you break it down even farther, and you have these metallic strips of shiny dichroic glass.
What's dichroic glass?
That is what makes these sparkle. All these different colors are dichroic strips.
Okay.
So you actually start with glass like this, and then you would take it and put using this stuff. I probably yourself, but then all the material that goes into it, you know. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's not your standard everyday pipe. I kind of try to have everything unique and its own piece.
That's
you know?
insane, man. You actually make the material yourself to make the pieces. That's straight homegrown.
That's
dog.
it's the funnest way to do it.
That's straight do-it-yourself type shit, bro. Like, that's nuts. That's wild. That's awesome, dude. That's super sick.
It is. I just to me, it's really fun things.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I started glass blowing, that's where all my ideas went, and then it was just being able to catch my skills up with the ideas.
Yeah.
You know, so I still have a lot of ideas to make. Actually, if you guys like want to see like some of the stuff that goes into, sorry, switch sides over here.
Yeah, man. Bust it out.
But so a lot of this stuff is just ideas that are being put together. So we got little stuff like that, little parrots, you know.
Rainbows. I mean, it's all.
So that tree probably took me a couple hours. So, like a little monkey. But yeah, so pretty much have a bunch of ideas to keep me going. Got a whole drawer full of full of ideas that are in the works that are just waiting to be finished. Along with customs that I have, and I try to do smoke shop orders and stuff like that too, so it's all building up eventually.
Dude, that's just insane how much glass you got laying around. This skeleton piece really blows my mind, man. And, like, you actually have the handle on it to finish making it?
Yeah, because so when we work everything has to be on these long handles so we can consistently spin it. That's the key to glass, is you're always spinning the glass and applying even heat throughout
Everywhere.
the piece. And then, you know, then you're doing little, tiny, little, precise welds and stuff like that to get all these ribs. And
Sick, man.
I just see it as like, you know, if you ever played with Legos, it's just more of like a grown-up, you know, version of that.
Expert version of
Yeah,
Legos, bro.
you know, you start with the raw material, and then it's just
Go
piece
from there, huh?
by piece, and like that rib cage probably took me 5 hours to make, honestly, just sitting out here, just
That's wild.
patiently putting each piece
Each
together.
rib in there. That's
So-
wild, man.
Yeah.
So, besides the Vegas event, you got any other ones coming up?
We got the Earl Cup coming up next. They do it every. I think 420 is the next one. I'm not sure on that one, so don't don't quote me on that one. But whenever the next one is, that is coming up, and I was trying to plan some events with some dispensaries too, so that'll be fun.
Alright, cool, man. I mean, where can they find all your work at, all your stuff at? You on
I
all
try to-
social media and everything? Just
Actually, yeah, I try to post like all my stuff on Gabriel Glass Instagram, so I try to have like a complete catalog of, you know.
That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. So, when can we expect that high 9 piece, bro?
Whatever. I'm always down for new pieces, new customs, and stuff like that. Nico has got a couple of my pieces,
Got a
and
few of 'em.
I do repairs too. Like he's brought a couple pieces to me for repairs. Like if like it's really common for people to like break these parts off the bongs and stuff like that. So, and some people are, you know, like they're really they really like their piece, and has like sentimental value, you know. So if they really want to hang on to that, I'm always down for repairs and customs and stuff like that too.
Straight up, man. You know
Yeah.
what it is. Tight. You can find him at, what is it?
Gabriel Glass on Instagram.
Gabriel Glass.
And local smoke local smoke shop if they carry Gabriel Glass.
Alright, that's what's up. Like I said, my name is Elijah Young. Shout out to Highest Network. Shout out High 9 Clothing. Shout out Alternative Solutions. A&J Smoke Shop, like I said, they're the homies. We out here. Shout out Gabe. You know, it's good talking to you, bro.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank you
learning
for
a little
having me.
about basketball
Yeah.
and everything. All right, man. We out. Peace.